Hi everybody, Rechief here. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Up the Prosecutor's Path, episodes 1 through 5. Last time, some shit went down and we met some new people. This time, we're going to see how Edgeworth is reacting to being taken off the case. I'm going to try out some new voices for a couple of characters. In particular, I have a new voice for Shields I'm going to try out. I reserve the right to revert them at any time if I get tired of them or I don't think they fit. We'll see. So, let's, there we go. And here we go. Kay in a fighting stance. I'm going to turn my personal volume down a little bit. That was too loud. Okay, here we go. Mr. Edgeworth! Just what happened yesterday? Those two people, their attitude was just unforgivable. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here to clean up the mess you've made. The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee has decreed that you will be taken off this case. And Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case. That is all. Judge Courtney and Mr. DeBest, they were certainly ruthless. But what I'm more concerned about is... just what is the PIC thinking? I'm worried about what they will do from here on. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening. You're not going to give up on this case, are you? No, I don't plan on backing down. Not with the current situation as it is. If I were to silently stand by, that would only validate their claims. But I no longer have investigation rights. What should I do now? What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Bad news, sir. I heard something down at the precinct. It sounds like they've already arrested a suspect in yesterday's case.
What? Who is it?
I don't know yet, sir. But if we go down to the detention center, we can ask.
Let's get going. Mr. Edgeworth! Even if I can't investigate, meeting with the suspect should not be an issue. Alright, we're heading over to the detention center now.
I'll also head over on the double, sir.
Detective, won't that interfere with your job?
I gotta investigate the scene of the crime anyway, so it should be okay, sir.
Alright, we'll meet up with you there.
Roger that, sir. Or Roger, sir.
You know, I wonder if... So, I'm mostly just saying this now so I can say I called it later. I'm wondering if Edgeworth is going to become, like, temporarily a defense attorney so that he can kind of investigate the case on the sly. Like, maybe Shields will let him, you know, assist him or something. I guess we'll see. Let's go, Kay. Okay! I still really like that detention center background. You just really feel it feels like there's two rooms. There's a lot of depth. Oh, nice flashback. He's not coming, is he? He's not. It's happening all over again. Don't joke about that. Who's this?
Yes, it's happening all right. There's just someone here to talk to you.
That sounds like a pretty screechy voice, huh? Who the fuck?
Don't be so stubborn.
Okay. I don't know this person's gender yet. Looks pretty female. Well, let's just go with something. But aren't prosecutors like crazy scary or something? Always giving you a death glare. Pardon me, but would you happen to be the suspect? Ah! I knew it! Okay, why does this man seem so distraught? Oh, it is a man. Sorry for misgendering you, bro. Well, because you're, you. That doesn't help me at all. Hello, Mr. Suspect. Huh? Would you mind talking to us for a little bit? Who are you? I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. Well, it's just a part-time job. I'm just taking a vacation from my real job. I don't remember hiring you. This is Mr. Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor, but he's not as scary as he looks, so it's okay. How rude. Really? 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 Anyway, can you tell us your name, Mr. Suspect? Yeah, I'm Simon Keyes. Nice to meet you, Simon. You can just call me Kay. Kay? I am Miles Edgeworth, a prosecutor. I would appreciate a word with you. Please, it's for your own good, Simon. Really? Finally. Looks like we'll be able to get something out of him thanks to Kay. First, I'd like you to tell me a little about yourself. No way! Not that. I couldn't do that. Impossible. I'm not worthy. There's nothing interesting about me. Your occupation? No way, not that. It's no big deal, honest. Yeah, I'm just a regular employee. Good grief. About the victim, Knightley. I don't think he's going to talk to me about this. Okay. Simon, did you know Mr. Knightley from somewhere? Knightley? Yeah, I did. He was a friend. A friend? So did he know that Knightley was arrested? Did you know that Mr. Knightley was arrested? Yeah, I came here to meet him. So he visited the detention center too. When was that? When did you visit him here? It was 2 days ago, in the afternoon. I received a call from the police, so I came over right away. From the police? Why did you get a call from the police? It was a request from Knightley. He had a message for me. A message? Yeah. He wanted me to bring him his pocket-sized chessboard. So, I retrieved it from his house and came here to give it to him. Did he say chessboard? Did you say chessboard? This is cute. I like how Kay is kind of the yin to Edgeworth's yang, or the other way around. I don't really know anything about yin and yang. You know, it's cool that, like, she's being useful. You know, I mean, obviously she's useful in the previous game too, but, you know, like, that she's kind of able to interpret for him because of his lack of, because he's too severe for Simon. Is Kay stealing my thoughts? No, Mr. Edgeworth. It's just written on your face. I was just guessing from your facial expressions. See, I can be a useful assistant, right? So, do you know what we need to do next? You bet. We gotta show that to Simon, right? Correct. Let's present it and see how he reacts. Do you recognize this chessboard? Ah, that's Knightley's. Just as I thought. Chessboard data. Updated in my chessboard organizer. I don't know where I'm going with these anymore. This was found near Mr. Knightley's corpse. He always carried a chessboard with him. It's just like him to have won until his last breath. It sounds like you two were really close, Simon. Yeah, we were best friends. At least, I thought we were. But maybe I was wrong. Huh? Because I never imagined he would murder someone. Having someone close to you turn out to be a murderer. Reality can be so cruel. It's not something most people can easily accept. And I never imagined we would part ways like this. Mr. Edgeworth, something's definitely strange here. There's no way Simon could have killed Mr. Knightley. Indeed, I certainly can't see a motive at all. However, the fact remains that he was the one who was arrested on that charge. Just what was the justification for doing so? So, why were you arrested? I guess he still won't respond to me. Well, I don't know. Looks like he's finally warming up to you. Whew, that's a great help. This morning, a police officer barged into my house, and before I knew it, he had brought me here. Was there a prosecutor accompanying him at that time? Ah, I remember a prosecutor called Best or something was there too. So, it was that rookie prosecutor. Then, I guess the police haven't dragged you into questioning yet, huh? Are the police going to interrogate me? Yep, that's right, because you're the suspect. No way, 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 no way! Aren't detectives, like, crazy abusive or something? Always bossing you around with their big bodies. That line was great.
Detective Gumshoe was on the scene.
Ah! I knew it! Please don't beat me with your thick arms! I can't take it anymore! Someone call the police!
What's gotten into him, sir?
Well, it's because you're you, detective.
I don't get it, sir.
I know Simon has to be innocent, Mr. Edgeworth. Can't we do something? Simon Keyes. Yes? You were Mr. Knightley's best friend. You only just met with him 2 days ago. You say you didn't kill him. Are you certain about this? What the fuck kind of a question is that? Yes, I am. I wouldn't harm a fly. I see. That's enough for me. I shall offer my assistance in proving your innocence. Huh? Well, what's the point in helping little old me? It's not just for you. This case, I have a personal stake in it as well. That's right. We gotta get back at those two from yesterday.
Yeah, I'm fired up, sir.
But I don't have any investigation rights at the moment. Since I won't be able to obtain information myself, your role is most vital. I'm sure we can rely on you to fill in any holes in the information we have. Help us help you. That's all I ask.
I just had an idea. Why don't you just borrow a defense attorney's badge, sir? I fucking knew it. Yes. Yes.
Come on, there's no way Mr. Edgeworth could do that. This isn't the time to be joking around.
But I wasn't joking. Helping the suspect is a defense attorney's job, pal.
Jeez, don't worry about that. It doesn't matter what Mr. Edgeworth's job is. All we gotta do is find the real murderer. Oh, man. So let's get moving.
Okay, pal.
I really thought he was going to borrow a badge. That would have been cool. I'm sure you understand, but if the investigation results prove that you are the murderer, no hard feelings, but I will show no mercy. But you don't need to be scared. I believe in your story, at least for now. All you need to do is believe in us and wait patiently. There's nothing to fear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off. Alright. So, we're all fired up and ready to go. But we still can't enter the part of the prison where the murder occurred.
If you can't investigate, the only thing you can do now is defend him in court, sir.
But how are we supposed to do that? We can't. Alright, here we go. If it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth and his merry gang, what are you guys doing here?
Did you come here to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, pal?
What are you talking about, big guy? Uncle Ray's just here to do his job. Your job? Oh yeah, you're a defense attorney, right? Okay, you're as beautiful as ever. Beautiful. I might not look like it, but your Uncle Ray's a hotshot defense attorney. I'm here to meet with a new client today. What's his name again? Shy Monkeys or something? What? You mean Simon Keys? That's it! Kay! Looks like you know the deal. Mr. Edgeworth, he's the defense attorney. I thought as much. Guess we have no choice but to resort to that method. In the past, whenever I had to investigate cases I was not placed in charge of, I was able to gain access by becoming a subordinate to whomever was in charge. Alright, so Edgeworth wouldn't actually sound that happy when he's saying that. I'm just happy because I was right. Not my preferred option, but it's the only one I have now. Mr. Shields, if I may ask... By the way, I don't take on sidekicks. I refuse to take on male assistants who lack charm. Especially someone who is like a son to Von Karma. Mr. Shields. Mr. Shields, as I thought, you won't forgive me so easily. Mr. Shields, I understand that you cannot forgive me for what I've done. I am also fully aware of your hatred towards those involved with Von Karma. I don't know if you'll believe me, but I am no longer the same as I was back then, back when I idolized Von Karma.
Yeah, pal. Mr. Edgeworth is a changed man. Sure, he may have been a cruel, inhuman prosecutor in the past, but now he's completely different, pal.
When you put it that bluntly, it kind of hurts. That's right. Mr. Edgeworth's not a bad guy anymore. I wouldn't even call him a prosecutor. He's more like a hero. Yeah. He even helped me out in that He even helped me out in that big case last month. A hero? That's some pretty big talk there, Missy. He's a magnificent hero, although he'd be no match for a great thief like me. Mr. Shields, don't the actions of the PIC... Mr. Shields, don't the actions of the PIC appear strange to you? I believe there may be something else hidden behind this case. I can't afford to quit at this juncture. Please, let me help you with the investigation. I am begging you. I never expected you to grovel like this. It sure looks like you changed all right. And I'm kind of interested in the cause of all this. You're interested in what changed me? If I had to say, it would probably be the courtroom itself. All the experiences I've had and all the people I've met inside the courtroom, and perhaps reuniting with my old friends. I never expected you of all people to change. Who would have thought that you'd lay open your heart like that? I'm sure that man would be surprised as well. Guess I can't turn you away. It may be long overdue, but allow me to properly reintroduce myself. If you would be so kind as to read this.
Edgeworth Law Offices. Raymond Shields, head attorney?
Oh, shit! Edgeworth? Mr. Shields was an assistant to my deceased father, Gregory Edgeworth. Really? Your father was a defense attorney? So that means that man Mr. Shields talked about is... Correct, my cute little K. Prosecutor Edgeworth's old man. I never changed the name of the firm. It's my way of showing my appreciation for his help. Prosecutor Edgeworth? No, wait. Miles. Uncle Ray doesn't fully trust you just yet. It may have been temporary, but the fact remains. You were once a disciple of Von Karma. You say that you changed, but you'll need to prove it to me with your actions. Even your old man would have wanted it this way. Yes, I understand. Alright, I'm getting tired of all this stuffy talk, so let's give it a rest and move on. For now, I'll make you my temporary assistant. How does that sound? I'm sorry to trouble you, but this outcome is kind of moving, yeah? The prodigal son returning to work in his late father's law firm. What about me? What about me? Of course, you can help too, Kay. All right. Thanks a lot, Mr. Shields. I mean, boss. Now then, let's get right to work. Let's see. First off, what do you think we should do, Miles? That's right. I had some unfinished business yesterday. So, it wasn't the victim, but rather it was the first person to discover the body who screamed. Now, one other thing that I am going to, that I think might happen, is that I think J. Elbird, is going to come out of, like, solitary, and he's going to be, like, reformed, and it's going to be really weird. At least that's what I'd do. Like, I'd have him come out and be like, oh, you know, thanks to the goddess of law for freeing me. Anyway, I don't know, we'll see. Why don't we find them and listen to what they have to say? Yeah, that's it! Uncle Ray thinks so, too. Upbeat as always. Okay, with that decided, let's hurry up and grill him.
Sir, what am I supposed to do? Detectives can't help defense attorneys.
I can't just leave him be. Detective, I will give you a special assignment. I want you to assist Mr. DeBest in his investigation and follow his orders. And then, if you discover anything useful, I want you to share it with us. Detective, this is a job that only you can do. Can we count on you?
Yes, sir. Leave it to me. I'm really good at leaking investigation reports to defense attorneys.
That's true, if you've played the previous games.
Leaking investigation reports to defense attorneys.
Normally that would be a problem for me, but it may come in handy this time. Alright, let's get moving, shall we? Time to go to jail. Take a drink. Ugh. That's a little better. Okay. Now then, where's the person who first discovered the body? For now, all we can do is ask around. Who's that? Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was a man with a beard, but I guess not. Who is this woman? Excuse me, but... Oh, you are simply irresistible. Huh? Do you mean me? Very nice. Very nice indeed. What an elegant mustache. It's a pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. Defense Attorney Ray Shields, at your service. How about we exchange greetings with a hug? Oh, but of course. Uncle Ray's lips. A proper greeting should begin with a hug and a kiss. It's almost like it was stolen from him. Yes, a remarkable feat of quickness that would put a great thief to shame. I feel that close contact is very important. This goes for my family here in my home as well. Quite a splendid way of thinking there. I am the warden, Patricia Rowland. But please, just call me Patty. The warden? So she's in charge of the prison and detention center. Nice to meet you. I'm Miles Edgeworth. I'm Mr. Shields' assistant. Pardon me for asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday? But of course, yesterday was a day that I wouldn't have missed for the world. Wouldn't have missed for the world? Did you have some kind of important meeting? Oh, heavens, no. I despise meetings. It was the animal show, of course. A wonderful spectacle featuring animals dancing and flying through the air. I always see it along with everyone else in our home. We're one big, happy family. We built a special stage in the courtyard just for this performance. A performance for the prisoners' enjoyment. Yesterday Albert mentioned some kind of recreation. I suppose the animal show is what he was referring to. When did this show take place? It started at 8 a.m. and ended around 10 a.m. That's exactly when the body was discovered. So whoever saw the show would probably have an alibi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I have business to attend to. Please take your time and have a look around our home. So, where should we start, Mr. Edgeworth? There was a prisoner who heard the scream from the person who first discovered the body. Let's start by talking with him. Alright. Is Shields following me too? Okay, no, he's just standing there. So that was this guy. Where's the person who first discovered the body right now?
Around this time, I think he should be in the workroom in the back.
The workroom? I should go take a look. Oh, okay, never mind. First, let's talk to the cop. Hey, you there. I'd like to ask you some questions. So cute. Meow! It really is. Meow! Hey, you! Meow! You finally noticed me. By the way, what's this cat's name? Meow! His name is Nermal. Meow! That's enough. Carry on with your duties. What we have here is a failure to communicate. What's a rabbit doing here? I almost stepped on it. How nice. It's like a zoo. Although, it's the humans who are treated like animals in here. Do you think they'd find out if I took one home with me? I think that if you did that, you'd be the one behind bars. Alright, let's head into the workroom. You can see the crime scene from these small windows. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just go peeping in like that. You need to be more sneaky. Sneaky and check your surroundings. Why must I behave like a common criminal? Huh? I thought you wanted me to teach you my special steal a glance technique. I don't need your techniques. So I guess it's this door? Okay, there we go. Hello? Is this occupied? Okay, that's not a restroom. Hey, God, you got a minute? Sir, what is it? Is anyone using that workroom right now? Presently, there is one prisoner working inside. I'm positive he's been in there since the noon roll call. We would like to ask the prisoner a few questions, if that's acceptable. Yes, sir. I will bring him out, so please wait a moment. I'll leave this to you, Miles. What do you mean? Because I don't know what kind of scary guy will come out of that room. Mr. Shields, you're a scaredy cat? Even though you're an adult? Same to you, Kay. Here he comes. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh, sorry. Good evening to you, sir. Are you the ones who requested my presence? He doesn't seem like a dangerous criminal. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. A prosecutor? Is that right? I'm Ray Shields, the defense attorney. Mr. Shields. His demeanor completely changed once he saw who we were dealing with. Sorry about that. My assistant says strange things sometimes. He's not a prosecutor, he's just my assistant. Hey, get your act together, Miles. I guess I messed up. I forgot about my new job. No wonder I thought you were different from the prosecutor who visited me yesterday. It looks like he's already spoken to DeBest. Maybe ask you a few questions. Oh yes, of course you may. My name is Frank Sawit. Okay, go for it, Miles. So for those of you who are coming into this without any background at all on the Ace Attorney series, that was the, in one of the previous games, we busted him as Phoenix Wright. He was the criminal in one of the cases, and now he's in jail. This is really cool. Okay, go for it, Miles. I guess I'll be asking the questions after all. Mr. Sawit, you are aware of the murder that occurred here yesterday, correct? Where were you when the body was discovered? I was in this room where I had been working. What kind of work? Well, my goal is to become a pet groomer. An animal beautician, so to speak. Oh, yes. I was inside cultivating my skills. In any other prison, such training would be unheard of. That was all, honestly. I did not see a thing. Why did he say that? I haven't even asked him anything yet. Which is why I had to say I won't be any help to you. Mr. Sawit, I haven't asked you anything yet. No, wait, that's... Even if you were to ask, I would not. You know something, don't you? Oh, that's... It seems he is indeed hiding something. Let's try to press it out of him. Alright, so we're up to 34 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. When we next play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth Prosecutor's Path Episodes 1 through 5 Beta, we're going to see if we can see through Frank Sawit, if you will.